You are watching Sharp and Laugh TV on YouTube. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen clipper blades. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen different type of clipper blades step by steps. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpening different type of stones, surfaces. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now before we go. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe so that you can see more of our videos. Yeah. If you really want to understand sharpening of clipper blade very well successfully, this is a rightful channel for you to subscribe to. I'm clearing the back of the blade for easy grading to allow my tongue to have full control over it. I want to clean it so that I can apply the masking tape at the back. Please, if you have not subscribed to Sharp and Laugh TV, that's the number one thing we're supposed to do. And the reason why we need to subscribe is that for you to see more of our videos, whenever I come on live, you can be able to see the new notification. You can be able to see the notification on your phone. Then you get access to see all our YouTube videos. When you subscribe, you press the notification button, it gives you the access to go back to the main channel to watch all our videos. All the membership videos that have been released to public, you can be able to go there and watch them. You watch them free of charge. Then subscribe and press the notification button is free of charge. YouTube is not going to charge you for any amount. It's not going to charge your account for subscribing. For pressing the notification, it is free of charge. Let me see whether we can put on the light so that it's going to be brighter. At least it's brighter like this. Yeah, I'm trying to apply the closing on the surface of the stone to clean it. To clean the stone surface so that we remove the carbons on the surface of the stone particles on the surface of the stone, the iron particles on the surface of the stone, even the dirties on the surface of the stone. So by doing it, we have removed anything dirty, carbon, particles of stone, particles of iron on the surface of the stone. The next thing to do is to apply the oil. To apply the oil on the surface. To apply oil on the surface of the stone. You now use your finger to spread the oil to cover the entire surface of the stone. After, you now come with the special stone. This one is special stone. This one is used to balance the surface of this stone. Let me come back again. We use this surface. You see, this entire area is the one touching, is the one agreeing with the surface of this stone. So when we use this one to rub this area, this environment, if you only pick one portion here, you won't use here today, tomorrow you say no. You take a portion there. Can you see the height here? It's reducing. Can you see the full height here? You can see it. When you look at this area, you see it. So it does affect this area. So you'll be using only this portion, only this area, to scrub the surface of this entire super hard manner sharpening stone you want to use to sharpen the blade. So this one will be balancing the surface, the area that's going to form heel or salary area on the surface of this one. So this one is going to balance it. Look at the way I'm going to use it. You go in circular form, you see, clockwise, anti-clockwise. You go in the two directions. You see that this one anti-clockwise to cover the whole surface. Then you still go clockwise again. You see. And let me show you the surface now. Can you see the surface? You see the area touching the stone? You see this portion, this is the area agree with the stone. You see like that? So this one will be making it flatten almost every day by day. Instead of your stone surface to be dull or to form shallow area, to form heel, instead of your stone surface to get spoiled or to get dull, this one will not allow it to get dull. You see like that? This one is called special stone. Special stone. This one is stronger than this one. This one is a little bit stronger than this one. This one is strong. This one is stronger. So by scrubbing this one on top of this one will be chopping very well, whereas this one will be balancing the surface. The surface of this one will be balancing, completely flattening. Then after this one now, we now come with a biscuit bone. This one is called biscuit bone. This one is very light, very, very soft. So when you use this one to scrub the surface of this, you use this one to scrub the surface, this one will be doing two things for you. This one will be balancing the surface again, making it flatten. At the same time, it will be pouring powder. It will be supplying the surface of this one powder, because this one will be reducing in size. Little by little, it will be chopping. It is the form of this one before. It as full as this one. This one is neon biscuit bone or catalyst. This one is neon biscuit bone. You can see it. So I bought this one today. So this one was full before. This one you are watching now, it was full like this one before. Full like this before. Can you see it? It was full before. But the moment you pick one portion, you know, I've picked a portion here, using it to scrub the surface of this one. This one is smooth surface stone. I have normal, I have quartz here. I have the different surfaces here. So, but you want to use this one smooth, you have to use special stone. This one is special stone. You first use special stone on it. After the using of special stone, you now come back with biscuit bone or catalyst. This one is called biscuit bone or catalyst. This is the same one that I've reduced to this one. This one you are watching now, this is the same one that I've reduced to this type. You see it like this? So the more you use it, the more it will be reducing in size. This one will be depreciating sandy substances. That is powder on the surface of this one. To now form coating on the surface of this one. When you now place your blade on it, it will be helping this surface to chop the inner surface of the blade evenly. This is the inner surface. To be chopping the inner surface evenly. No part will be higher than the other, and it will be even smoothly. When you are looking at the surface, it will be very, very good to look. You see that? So that is what I'm saying. When you follow my step, the process, the step by step by sharpening the clipper blade using the stone, you are going to achieve exactly what you are going to achieve through the using of the sharper. That is electric clipper blade sharpening machine. At the end of the day, when you test your clipper blade, when you use your sharper to sharpen the clipper blade as a real professional, you get the same type of result. So the way I activate the surface of my stone, it is just in form of saying I'm using sharper. the way a sharper disc is being activated. So I follow the same procedure, the same process. Therefore, I achieve the best of the sharpening, like say I'm using the sharper to sharpen the clipper blade. Let me return this one. So before we use this, we still reapply oil again. You see the oil? If you like, you can use your finger to spread it. You see like this? And at the same time, if you like, you can use the biscuit bone, this one, to spread and scrub. You see like this? Then let me come with this new one. This is the new one I've just bought today. You see it like this. So I'm using this portion. You take a portion. I only show you this one so that you will not be used here now. Tomorrow you use it. Next time you use it. Next time you use it. No. You pick a portion to be using. You see the area I've picked to be using. Let me use it. You can see it. You see like this. I can still come clockwise, anti-clockwise. So let me show you now. You can see this, the area the stone is touching. So when you use it today, morning, afternoon, evening, tomorrow you use it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so on, continuous like that, it will now be reducing in size. This one will now be depreciating powder on this one. This one now will be reducing in size, little by little on this one. It will be pouring powder on this one. Therefore, using this one directly or indirectly to activate the surface of this super hard manual sharpening stone. Before this one can be reducing in size, it will take a longer time, but this one will be reducing gradually, gradual by gradual to be in form of this one. You see like that? Let us continue with the sharpening. Then after now, you come with the kerosene. You see oil was there, catalyst was there, that is biscuit bone was on the surface. You see like that. You now clean. I'm very sorry for disturbing the camera. Now clean your finger very well. After, let me show you this. When I say pointer, this is the pointer. You see this iron, I call it pointer, or I come with a broom. When I say pointer, either broom or this spoke. This one is a spoke for bicycle. You see like this? So when I say pointer, I mean either this or both. So let me drop one. You see this is the pointer. You see where I'm pointing to? This is the surface of the blade. This is the inner surface of the blade. You can see it in this way. This is the inner surface of the blade. In the front, this is the back of it. You see it in this way. So when I say the inner surface, this is the inner surface of the blade. You see it in this way. You see like this. So I'm going to sharpen this one, placing it on the stone surface. Then at the angle of 45 degrees. This is the angle of 45 degrees. How do I manage to get the angle of 45 degrees? You place your pointer like this. This is the angle of 0. This 180. When you take it upright like this is angle of 90. The down part is angle of 270. That's its protractor in the form of circle. Then from here to here is angle of 90. This angle of 0. This angle of 90. When you take your movement from here in form of arc to this place is angle of 90. When you divide 90 into 2, 90 divided by 2 is angle of 45 degrees. Then you get it in this way. You see like this, you place your blade in this form. That's how I managed to get the angle of 45 degrees for the upper clipper blade. At the same time, the bottom clipper blade too, you place it in the same way for sharpening. You see like this. Then, before you take your movement, how do you want to make your movement on the surface of the stone? You divide your blade into 2. You divide the stone into 2. This is the pointer. Then this half part of the blade will be sharpened on this half part of the stone. You see this area. Then the remaining part of the blade will be sharpened on the remaining part of this stone, this half part. You see it in this way. So which means anything you do for this side, you have to repeat exactly the same thing for the other side here. So when you press it here for sharpening, the way you press it lightly or you press it firmly, let's say lightly, you press it lightly here for sharpening of this side, you have to follow the same process. You press it lightly to sharpen the other side here. Then when you press it, you take your movement to and fro. You go 20 times for here. When you want to sharpen here, you still repeat the same thing 20 times to and fro. Then the way you activate the surface of the stone for this side to sharpen this area, you still activate the surface of the stone to sharpen the second part here the same. So the way you take your speed here, if you are fast in sharpening this side, when you are sharpening the other side here, you have to be fast too. When you are slow in sharpening this side, if you want to sharpen the other side here, you have to be slow again. When you are medium in movement here, you have to be medium here too. When you are too fast in sharpening this area, you need to follow the same fastness here too. So whatever you do or whatever method or style, act of sharpening you apply on one side, you have to repeat the same thing exactly on the other side too, so that the equation is going to be balanced. The surface you are trying to sharpen, this area you are trying to sharpen, the inner surface have to be the same. You see like that? Now, as I'm trying to explain, the chemical is getting dry on the surface of the stone, which we shouldn't sharp on the dry surface stone. What I have to do now, you have to reapply the chemical, the kerosene on the surface of the stone and spread it again before you start your sharpening. You see like this? Now put your blade at the angle of 45 degrees. Then this is the rag to clean my fingers. I'm sharpening here now. I'm going to and fro 50 times. Light pressure, slow movement. Let's go. That's 50 times this side. So I will hold it lightly again. I've used half part of the stone, this half, to sharpen this half part of the blade. So I now come back to the other side here now. I will now sharpen here using this remaining part of the stone, the half part, remaining part of the stone to sharpen the remaining part of the blade. So therefore, what I do for this side, I have to repeat exactly the same thing for this side. Light pressure to and fro 50 times with slow movement. Let us go. That's 50 times. I will now clean. I take the rag and I clean the blade very well. I clean it very well. When you are cleaning the back here, see the way I'm taking my movement. You see like this. So when you want to clean the edge where it's using to cut, you come from the inside to the outside. From inside to the outside. You shouldn't come directly from the front to clean to the inside, or you come diagonal like this, or the other diagonal here to clean the surface. No, you come from this inner part of the blade, you come outside like this, or either you place your rag like this. See where I place it? You now fold this one on top, you now press it together, you pull it out. So to remove the dirty on the surface of the inner and the back of the blade. You see like this, or either you clean, you take it like this, you'll be cleaning from the center to the outside. You see the way I'm cleaning? So that is the two ways I used to clean my blade. Then the back here, you see like this, then you come from the center to the outside. Let us watch the inside now and see how the inside is. Look at it. You see like this. Watch like this. You can see the way the blade is now. So the shiny is coming out, the flatness is coming out at the same time. You can see it this way. The flatness is coming out. I'm sorry for the stopping. You see it now. The flatness is coming out. The shiny is coming out. You see? Now let's repeat it again. Let's repeat again. So don't forget, you apply your oil. So far we have used the special stone for the first time. You can still repeat it the second time again. As a new stone, maybe you are using a new stone, you still repeat it again. If it's not a new stone, you can use it just like 1 or 2 times during the sharpening of the upper clipper blade. You return it back, then you come with the biscuit bone again. If the oil is plenty on the surface, don't need to apply oil again. If the oil is not plenty, you can apply small oil like this. You drop small oil. You can use your stone, serve this catalyst to spread the oil. You see the one spreading it? You see like this? You spread it at the same time you use to scrub, so that to apply the powder on the surface at the same time to flatten the surface of the super hard manner sharpening stone you are using for sharpening. You see the surface now? You can see the surface. You see it? Now you come back with the kerosene again. You spread the kerosene on the surface. You see that? Then I clean my finger. You see? Then I'll come back. Let me show you another style again. Or let's continue using this half part here, half part the other side for the upper clipper blade. And I'll show you another way to sharpen. If you want to sharpen the bottom clipper blade, you can still maintain the same, or let us use the same method throughout. So the next one we want to sharpen now, we can change the style, the method, so that the confusion will not come. Let's go for this side. That's 50 times for one side. That's 50 times again. 50 times for one side, 50 times for the other side. The first set, 50 times one side, 50 times the other side. The second set, 50 times one side, 50 times the other side, making 100 times one side, 100 times the other side. You see the way I'm cleaning? So all this is now very, very important. You can see like this. You see it? So let's repeat it one time again. And don't forget, treatment is very important. Activating the surface of the stone is very important. The oil is still on top. You don't need to apply oil again. You don't need to apply oil. But the surface is dry. You apply little oil on the surface. You see the way I'm scrubbing? You can see like this. You now apply kerosene on the surface. Clean your fingers. Make sure it's dry. Now, I want to go 30 times here, 30 times here to and fro. Then I will go fast a little bit than the speed of the first and the second. That's 30 times, one side. That's 30 times again. You can see the way I went on this one. So if you fast to sharpen first side, you have to fast the same way to sharpen the second side. If you are slow to sharpen the first side, you have to slow too for the other side too, so that the surface of the blade you are sharpening have to be the same. The level have to be the same. The shining have to be the same. Let us watch carefully. You can see it. So it has to be the same. So this blade now, it has been sharpened correctly. But for learners, when you are learning the sharpening, don't ever rush to test your blade. So when you separate like 2 or 3 set of clipper blades, you separate them so that will not be using them to cut. You only be using them for practicing. So when you sharpen and you check whether it's okay, you can still repeat 1 time or 2 times again. You can still repeat it so that you'll be damn sure, you'll be completely sure that the clipper blade has been sharpened correctly. You see the way I'm using it? You see it? So let's repeat it for the second time. I know, first time. Last time like this. So I'm going 20 times here, 20 times here. Very, very slow motion. That's finishing the sharpening. If you want to finish your sharpening, you have to come down little. You have to come down very well. See the way I want to divide the blade into 2. I want to sharpen this side now. 2 and through 20 times here, 2 and through 20 times here with slow motion movement. You now clean very well. Don't forget. You clean it very well. You clean it very well. Yeah. You clean it very well. Very, very well. You clean it very well. You can see it. You can see it. You clean it very well. See the surface. See it. Now, after the sharpening, now you open the surface down like this. You open it down, which means you have finished the sharpening on the upper clipper blade. Then before you go for the bottom clipper blade, you clean the surface of the stone, the carbons, the particles of stone, particles of iron, the dirt is on the surface of the stone. You remove them entirely. You wipe them out. You see like this. Then after you come with the, oh yeah, you shouldn't forget, you can use your, for the first time that you want to sharpen the bottom clipper blade, you must use a special stone for it to balance the surface very well. To balance the surface very well. See it. Now this is the, you see the bottom clipper blade. You see it. You see. So we are going to use the same process we have used for the upper clipper blade to sharpen the bottom clipper blade too. We divide the blade into two, we divide the stone into two, half part of the stone, half part of the blade, half part of the stone, remaining part of the blade again. So whatever thing you do for one side, you do for the other side. That's 70 times. That is to and fro 70 times. 70 times. So I want to repeat the same thing for the other side too. This activating is very important. You can't do without activating your stone surface unless you don't want to get the correct sharpening, the accurate sharpening. Once you leave your stone unactivated, you are not going to get the best of the result. It's very compulsory. It is not a thing you can just joke with. You must have to activate the surface of your stone before you sharpen. That is 70 to and fro for the first side, 70 to and fro for the second side. Now let us watch now. You can see it. See the surface of the blade, total shining across and total flatness. You can see it in this way. So this one is sharpening correctly, but you can repeat it one time. Let's just repeat it one time again, just one time. Then don't forget, treatment is very, very important. It's very, very important. You can't do without activating the surface of your stone. You can't do without activating the surface. You can't do without it. See the way I'm following the step, one after the other. Now I want to finish the sharpening. I want to go 20 times, say 20 times. The slow motion. Yeah. Let us watch carefully now. Look at the inner surface of the blade. Watch carefully. Let us watch. Let us watch very well. You can see it. Like this. And sharpen correctly. Then how are you going to test whether the clipper blade you have sharpened is correct or it's not correct? Whether one side is working, one side is not working, or this side is working, this side is working, the center is not working. Or whether the center is working, the two sides are not working, or whether the complete mouth is not working, only little part is working. or only a little part here is working, the remaining part is not working. How do you want to test? You put the upper clipper blade, you see like this, you take it on top of the bottom clipper blade. You now use your three fingers. See the way I hold it like this? Watch carefully, see the way I hold it. You now use this one to block the mouth, to block it here, these two. You see like this? Then you use these three to hold it and down. Then you use one to block. You now use your thumb to press it firmly. Then you now push side by side. You're going side by side, then front and back. This is what you call free hand testing styling method. Free hand testing styling method. Then you open, you see, remain small. Remain small. Still remain small again. The cover is showing, but we have to do it very well so that cover can show very well. Let's check again. Remain small. Remain small. Watch again, remain small. I want the cover to show very well so that you can be able to see it exactly. Can be able to see it. Yeah. See the carbon? See the carbon on the surface? You see the carbon? Can see the carbon on the surface? So which means the clipper blade is sharpening correctly. So please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, let us remember to subscribe. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You see where the right subscribe. Use your finger just to press it. When you press it, you now change to subscribe. Let's use BED with notification bell. Press the notification bell again. Now change to 3 bell option. Press the one at the top most painted white or black in color, which means you have subscribed, you have taken the notification button. The moment I come on live, the moment there's any live, any video post into the YouTube channel, any short post, you are going to be number one to be seeing it. Even people comment, people reply to comment, you are going to be number one to be seeing it. So I'm bringing this live to our head now, but very soon I'm still coming back again. Stay tuned with me. So after this, be expecting another valuable tutorial. Thank you, thank you, thank you.